What's up, guys? Flippin' Steve, and today I'm coming at you with another mail day. And you guys know that mail day is one of my favorite of the week. I finally get to open some packages that I've been holding on to. But today's mail day is going to have a bit of a bummer in it. I did notice that a package I had been waiting for was slightly damaged in the mail, and I did open it to see if the card was damaged. So yeah, a bit of a bummer, but also some good stuff that I've been expecting. I've been shopping all around, all over, a little bit of ComC, a little bit of Beckett.com, eBay, buying from all over. So guys, we got a lot of packages to get through. So sit back, relax, and I'll be right back and we can check them out. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Flippin' Steve. And just a quick warning, it's about to storm its buns off. So there's all kinds of thunder going on. There's also a train going through the neighborhood. So there's some clanging noises in the background. So yeah, it's whatever. But anyway, guys, like I said in the intro, it's a mail day. I got quite a few packages here. I've been buying from all over. I've been buying from eBay, of course. I've been buying from ComC a little more often. And I bought off Beckett Marketplace for the very first time. Just some small items, some little things, that cards that were laying around that I think were great cheap pickups. Also with this mail day, there's only really two big purchases that I've made. I've made a couple decent flips this week and just kind of been buying a bunch of lower end cards, things that I think are good budget, $5 and under cards that I think have a potential, of being $25 to $50 cards. So I'm going to show you guys that stuff in this mail day. Also, guys, we're chipping away at the 400 subscribers, which is the bomb. We're going to be at 400 subscribers. It's going to be awesome. I know we'll be there within a day or two. Maybe by the end of this video, we'll be there, hopefully. And at 400 subscribers, I'm going to do the giveaway. You guys who have been rolling with me, you guys know what the giveaway is all about and what the details are. If you're new, I'm going to give you guys the details in the middle of this video. And I'm also going to give you the link that you need to follow. So, like I also said, there's a little bit of bad news with this mail day. I received a damaged package, and it did happen to be on one of my bigger purchases. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the bad news out of the way, and I'm not going to let it ruin the rest of this video, I love the hobby. Sometimes things happen. And there's a couple basketball. Well, there's a little bit of basketball here. And guys, I've been looking into the soccer market. So I've been following players, watching YouTube videos, getting hyped over some players, and really starting to following the leagues. And it's really interesting. So I'm starting to not just like the cards, but I'm starting to like the sport a lot more. Soccer or football, not American football, European football, whatever you want to call it. Somebody blasted someone in one of the comments for calling it soccer. So I don't want to get blasted in the comments by someone if they're offended of me calling it soccer, but that's how I know it, so I'm sorry. I also, going back to my most recent video with my conspiracy theories and stuff, that was just supposed to be a fun, joking conversation. For some reason, some people tended to take that personal and thought I was just blasting their favorite grading companies or this, that, and the other, and wanted to wreck me in the comments also, but I guess that comes with the territory. My first, video where I actually had, negative feedbacks, but I guess they all can't be good, so yeah, guys, hopefully you get right the ship, keep the subscribers going, and yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. So let's get this knocked out of the way. And first of all, I'm not really sure who to blame here, because I received a damaged package, and I knew what it was, because I knew by the address, and I knew that I had been waiting for this for over a month, because this was coming all the way from Romania. And I was just destroyed when I saw the package, and I was praying that the card inside wasn't damaged. But I saw on the outside of the envelope, it had some puncture marks on it, as you can see right here, all the way through it. So I was like, please have the card protected in there. So what else was protecting the card? And mind you, this is just a standard white mailing envelope coming all the way from Romania. And when you see the card and how much I spent on this card, I can't believe someone would ship in this. That being said, this may have been the Postal Service's fault. So I'm really not sure where to lean with this. Is the seller negligent for this, kind of not so great packaging? or would it be the mail service? I'm not really sure what to do. I mean, you guys give me your opinions on it. But this cardboard was also in there to protect it. Now, the entire card wasn't wrapped. This was just in there to give the envelope some backing. And as you can see, there's like these puncture holes in there. Got a supermodel advertisement or something. Male supermodel. And then you get to the, and I've removed the card. Then you get to the top loader, which also has some marks on the top, if you can see them. And then you get, man. All right, guys. So we got a Thunder. The train's gone, but now we got a drag strip. But as you can see, the marks on the card, and they go through to the soft sleeve. You may not be able to see in the lighting, but they're on there. And then eventually they go all the way through to the card, and this is a little disappointing when you see the card. You're going to see the card was a Topps Chrome Kylian Mbappe rookie, which was my first big soccer purchase. So, you know, just getting into the soccer hobby, and I dropped 120 on this, and it was, you know, $5 to ship. So maybe the shipping should have been higher coming from overseas, but it was $125 out the door. And my first Kylian Mbappe purchase, and there is dimple marks. You may not be able to see them, but there are dimple marks. There they are in the reflection, but there are dimple marks on the back. So whatever punctured this envelope went all the way through the little white envelope and the little teeny bit of cardboard and the top loader. So really, this card I wanted to buy and get graded. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to sell it raw because I'm not the type of person that sells damaged cards unless I, you know, complete transparency. You know, if I was to sell it, I would just say, hey, it's got dimple marks on the back. So I don't even know if it would be worth it. I really don't know what to do. Should I go for a refund? I'm not sure. You guys let me know what you would do in that situation. I'm not really sure who to hold accountable. Let's go ahead and get into some stuff that, you know, cards that aren't damaged. So this purchase here, I don't know much about him. It's a Markelle Fultz. I know he was the first pick of the draft. Traded to Orlando. He was on, I believe it was Slab Stocks, and the rain's starting to come down, guys. But he was on Slab Stocks, and I think that's what it was called. And they had 3 players on there, and it was buy, sell, or hold. And everybody was selling Markelle Fultz. So I guess a lot of people have given up on him because he's struggled. Like I said, I don't know a whole lot about him. I do know he's still young. And if everybody's selling these, and I picked this up pretty cheap. I think it was like 25 or 30 bucks in a PSA 10 already. You know, even the grading fees now are going to be 15 bucks. So I went ahead and picked this up. Who knows? Just, you know, a shot in the dark. Maybe he picks his game up, does good. Maybe Orlando picks it up a little bit. It only takes 1 or 2 good games for somebody like this to double in value with the way the craziness is in the market. So I just thought it was a good buy for the price. Maybe not, but at least if it wasn't, I won't be out a whole lot. Just a gamble that I wanted to take. All right, this one, I know what this one is going to be because I waited a while for this. And I actually picked up 2 of these, and one of them I've already flipped. That was one of my 2 flips of the week. I flipped a Josh Allen card that I bought in January for 40 bucks for $275 this week, and I flipped one of these that I'm about to show you. And if you watched my video on NBA players to invest in for the playoffs, and I talked about the Pelicans and how I thought they were going to get some hype because some people believe that they can take that number 8 seed away from Memphis. I kind of did too, so I went out and I bought some Brandon Ingram's. And this was a card that I actually featured in that video. I bought for $124 or $125. I picked up 2 of them, and I already flipped one of them for $325 in less than a week. I made $200 off of it. This one just came in the mail, and yeah, I did pump this card in that video along with Pascal Siakam, who I've been pumping all year. And his stuff has gone up. So yeah, I've made some good decisions and some good investments and some good flips recently. This one I will probably list. Ooh, the Thunder. But this one I will probably list because for $125 a week later, if I can get $325 for it again, all day long, $200 profit on a flip, you know, before fees, I'll take it. So hopefully you guys got in on some of these Brandon Ingram selects with me. Next up, cubicle here. I think most of what I have left, guys, is going to be soccer. So hopefully you're interested in soccer. I'm really grabbing an interest to it. Like I said, I'm starting to gravitate towards it a little bit. With nothing else going on, baseball's just been a bummer. I'm trying to flip some of my baseball stuff. You know, I'm not going to take losses on anything. I'm just looking to maybe double up. I'm not looking for huge, 4 times my flips. Just because it's not going to happen in baseball right now. But I just want to free up some assets to put into soccer, to be honest. I'm pretty stacked on NFL stuff right now. Just waiting for the season. And this is well packaged. And this is going to be a lot of Mohamed Salah prisms. Mo Salah. I watched some highlight reels on this guy. He does some damage. He does pretty good. He's on a first-place team in Liverpool in the Premier League. And I just bought a lot of his 2018 prisms. It was like $35, maybe $37. I won at auction, so that was less than $10 a card. I thought the cards looked really cool. Don't know how highly collectible he is. I just know that he's a good player, and I know with soccer it can be funny. You can be really good and not necessarily be collectible. And I'm finding that out, but there's guys that I'm seeing that I'm liking, and I'm actually buying them just because I like them. So, I'm not going to go and tell everybody, go buy these soccer cards, because I'm new into the market. I did recommend buying Brandon Ingram's, but when it comes to NBA and NFL, I have some experience in that flipping market. So with the soccer, I'm new. I just enjoy it. The cards look cool. I thought it was a good deal, so I bought them. So we'll see what happens in 2022 when the World Cup comes around. Or if did Liverpool win a title? On the verge of winning it. Don't really know. I bought a lot of, not a lot, but quite a few cards of one of my favorite basketball players that I've been tracking lately, and I'm sure you guys know who it is. As soon as I say his name. Actually, go ahead and stick this Brandon Ingram up here. See if I can get it up there with some shine on it. Which Mo Salah do you like the best? I actually like I think I like this one. I got my shine on it. There we go. All right, next up is another soccer player that I've been investing in that I like, and I don't know how highly collectible he is by everybody else. His name's Timo Werner. He's playing in the Bundesliga, and I know he plays for the German national team. Good goal scorer. He's a striker. Got some good stats. He's like 25 years old, and I don't know. I've started liking this guy. I didn't get these for $1. I wish I did. I did buy, however, these were $12 a piece. They were listed for $20, and then seller offered them me for $15, and then I offered $12, and the seller took them, so I paid $24 for these 2 Timo Werner Topps Chrome rookie cards. We'll see what happens with these. You never know what happens when the World Cup comes around, and things start to happen. You can hear the rain, guys. We'll try to get through this video quickly. Next up, plain white envelope. So I expect this to be probably a card that I bought for $1 or $2 and free shipping. I expect that on these type of cards. When you sell a card for $2 or $3 and offer free shipping, it's not terrible to ship in a white envelope. But a $120 card overseas, that's a little bit different in my ballpark. So here we go. Here's another guy. There's a couple in here. Doesn't really have any value. These were dirt cheap. I believe they were $1 a card. And it's just a 1920 Prism rookie cards of a player named John McGinn. He plays for Aston Villa in the Premier League, which is not a very good team. They probably won't be in the Premier League next season. But I believe that he's the type of player that if the team is demoted out of the Premier League, that he will sign on with a bigger team. He plays well. I got a lot of feedback or input on him. One of my friends who's actually Scottish and follows this guy because this guy's Scottish. So yeah, I got that input from him. We'll see how it works out. I didn't put much into these. $1 a card or maybe $1.50 a card. I figured it was worth, you know, again, worth the gamble. You never know what can happen on some of these younger soccer players. And I think this right here is a bunch more. This is a bunch more of the same guy. I was buying them dirt cheap. They were all from the same seller. This whole lot was from the same seller. They were like $1 a card, and you know, all the shipping in one. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy them. I'm gonna spend $8 or whatever and get these. If he ends up being a nobody or, you know, uncollectible, then I'm out $8. If he ends up being great, scoring some goals in the World Cup or signing on with a bigger team like a Liverpool or a Manchester United or something like that, even Chelsea, you know, that would help his card values out. So yeah, guys, I'm halfway through my packages, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna talk about the giveaway. I'm doing the 400 subscriber giveaway, and what I did was I asked everybody to interact with me a little bit in the comments of my previous video, and I'm going to link that in the description, and you're going to need to go back and get yourself qualified. You're going to need to like, you're going to need to subscribe, and go back, and then in that video I ask you to answer 3 questions. They must be very easy questions because everybody seems to be getting them right or copying off each other. So, you know, I hope the first person who went was right, or everybody's going to be wrong. But anyway, answer those questions in the comments over there. And at 400 subscribers, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the card for you. I'm going to select a name, and I'm going to get the card for you that you put in the comments, the card that you like, the card that I said, hey, pick a card and answer these 3 questions. I'm going to see what I can do to get that card. If I don't already have it, I'm going to go and I'm going to get it, and I'm going to ship it out to you. So that's how the giveaway is going to work, if you were curious. So yeah, go back to that video if you want full details on it. You know, I've been giving out stuff, but it's been stuff that I've been just giving out on my own accord and decision making, and not, you know, give you guys something that you actually get to pick out. So I just pulled this out of this envelope. Sorry, it was off camera. I got the rambling on. And it's a select rookie card. I believe it's 2016 of Marcus Rashford, another young player. I believe he's on Manchester United. I might be wrong, guys. Blast me in the comments. But I know he plays for the England national team. Again, another guy that I just hear on the grapevine that he's an up-and-coming star. I don't know a whole lot about him, so I'm just picking up a couple of his cards. I thought this one looked really nice. It's a Prism Silver, and if he lives up, because I do read on these guys. You know, I go on Google, I read up on them, I look up at their stats. There's not a whole lot to watch, but I will go watch highlights. But of course, highlights are highlights. They're going to make everybody look great. But yeah, guys, just tell me what you think about Marcus Rashford. I might have paid somewhere in the ballpark of $25 for this, so don't know if I got my value or not. Like I said, it's soccer, guys. It's soccer. What is next up? I've just kind of been burying envelopes under envelopes. All right, next up, another white envelope, and a lot of these white envelopes came from Beckett.com because there were cards that just weren't very expensive, and I don't know how long they were actually sitting on Beckett because I don't know how many people go there to shop. But anyway, it's my boy. It's my boy, Pascal Siakam, Spicy P. You guys know how I've been rocking with Spicy P. I've been buying his stuff and buying it all up and buying it up. His rookie cards, his optics, his select silvers, his prisms, PSA 10s. And I've done really good on them. I'm still holding some, and I've done really good on some. The way for me to go on him now is I got to lay off his rookie cards because they're getting pricey, which is a good thing because I was in on them early. However, the bad part about that is it's no longer really time to invest in them because you're going to be gambling. You know, it's a higher gamble now. So I'm starting to lean towards his second year stuff. So if you guys take anything away from this and you see some of the stuff I'm starting to invest in now, the soccer stuff, I'm going to say, hey, use your own judgment. But I think Spicy P second year cards, with the way people are starting to follow second year cards on the superstars, even Jason Tatum, Siakam's starting to see superstar prices on his rookie cards, which means it's not going to be long before some of these second year cards take off. So there's one, Prism in the red, white, and blue. There's another one. And like I said, I picked these all up off Beckett, like really cheap. Here's a Prism Silver from the second year. It says $10 on the back, but it did not cost that much. The highest that I paid for any of the Spicy Peas that you're going to see me pulling out of these envelopes is $8. And the one that I paid $8 for, we'll know it when we get to that one. This one I may have paid $4.95 or something for it. But to knock my boy Brandon Ingram over down there. Next up we got package and wrapped in paper. Oh, I'm going to save this one. I'm going to save this one. I'm going to save that one. It's not that high dollar, but it's my boy Spicy P, and it's my favorite one that I bought. Not very valuable, but just a card that I like. Sometimes liking a card is worth more than what it's selling for. All right, back to the John McGinn. This one is a red Prism. Is there? I know I bought a couple different of his. I'm not sure if there's more than one in here or not. Nope, just a thick top loader. Okay. Anyway, a red Prism, John McGinn. I think it was $3. It's this Prism rookie card. Red rookie card, you know, take a gamble on that. He's a midfielder. Just another gamble. We'll see what happens. I'll probably be here a year from now, you know, saying, man, I'm stuck with these John McGinn cards. But you never know. Next up is another Pascal Siakam. Again, another one that I got for an absolute deal. Under $8, because I remember the most expensive one I bought was $8. So I don't remember the exact price of all these, but I know none of them were over $8. So this was a blue Prism, second year, numbered out of 199, under $8 on a guy whose cards are just climbing and climbing and climbing. You just can't beat it. I don't think you can beat it right now. It's a big white padded over here, and I'm trying to get through these guys because the video is running long, and I know videos get harder and harder to digest the longer and longer they run. So I want you guys to see all this stuff before you decide to go do something else. All right, here we go. This is a Christian Pulisic, the best player, you know, from the States right now. Could possibly be the best player from the States ever. He's playing in Chelsea, in the Premier League, doing really well. He did well when he played for Dortmund in the Bundesliga, which is, I believe, the shirt that he has on in this picture. This is his Revolution rookie card. He has select rookie cards, and his select rookie cards are getting up there. They're getting up to 30, 35, even $40. This one I was able to grab for $10. It's this Revolution. It's not as good as the select, but still for $10, I like it. I like the card. I like the player. This has got Scotch tape on it. That's a no-no. I'll deal with that later. What's up with these people and their mail and their packaging today? All right, guys, so that's it for the envelope. So we'll go ahead and get to the last card. And it is a Pascal Siakam cracked blue ice. This is the one that I bought for $8. Just for $8. Just look at that card. If I don't sell this, I don't mind. I like the player, and look at that card. And it's numbered out of 99. $8 on Beckett Marketplace, guys. I picked up all these Spicy Peas for... This one was like $3. These were like $5 each. That's 13, 8, 20, 21 bucks. A little bit of shipping. I may have paid 25 bucks total for all of these. And I just think they're all awesome and all got super good potential. So yeah, guys, that's my mail day for the day. The spicy peas, the Pulisic, a ton of John McGinn cards with the red prism. The Markelle Fultz, we'll see if he can make a comeback. You know, if he makes a comeback, then I think that's a really good buy. The Mo Salahs, the 4 prisms, the silver, the hyper, the laser, and maybe that's a Mojo. I'm really not sure. But 4 different of his. The Rashford, the Timo Werners. I got some more Timo Werners coming. They're coming from China, but I got his Prism World Cup cards. I like this dude here. The Brandon Ingram, which I've already bought one of these for $125 and flipped for $325. So we'll see what I can do with that one there. And, of course, the big buzzkill, the Kylian Mbappe, which was damaged in the mail. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. I've contacted the buyer to see if we can work something out. I don't want to put full negligence on the buyer because, you know, it was damaged in mail. They could have done a better job shipping, but the Postal Service could have done a better job also. So I really don't know what's going to come of that. I might have to just end up eating it, unfortunately. That's just how it works sometimes. But anyway, guys, thanks for hanging with me through the video. Get yourself entered into the giveaway because I'm excited about this giveaway. I hope you guys are excited about it as me. I'm going to get you guys something that you're going to get to pick out personally, and I'm going to shop, and I'm going to get it for you, and I'm going to ship it to you at 400 subscribers. And then we're going to start marching towards 500, and we will be there hopefully sooner than later. Maybe I'll put up a challenge, you know, a 15-day to 500 or something, and give away something really good. So, all right, guys, once again, that's all I got. Thunderstorm, trains, water, drag strip, everything. You heard it all. So until next time, guys, good luck in your investing, and I will see you later.